It's Week 14 of the National Football League, and we've got the athletic rookie, Desmond Ridder, as he's moved past 3,000 yards passing for the year and looking for more. It's the Giants and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Fielded just outside the goal line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Leading them out, the quarterback from BYU, standing at 6'2", and that's Taysom Hill.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
First play and a first throw coming for Hill. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Hill. That's again complete to Palmer. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
First carry for Elijah Mitchell. Yeah, really a heck of an effort there to duck out of 1 tackle, but it winds up only going for a yard. The Eagles hit 4-8 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Hill's throw taken in by Bourne. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, Hill. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield. hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First down, here's Mitchell. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Mitchell. Stopped short, down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get all the way to the end zone. Mitchell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's out to the flat for Edmonds.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Back deep, Marquez Callaway. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 2nd and 9, Hill flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Throwing on 3rd down, Hill. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. but I certainly didn't expect them to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
As the Giants head back out there, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
2nd and 2. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
Here's Hill now after the interception.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hill.
He's got Otten. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
From the gun on 3rd, Hill. Escaping the pressure right. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
And New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6.
And this, incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here for Callaway. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
Hill on 1st down. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Edmonds. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Eagles. 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. 17-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Oh, good move. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now back to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Here's A.J. Cole now, standing just about on his own goal line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, the return is Callaway.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now Hill looking to throw on first.
Open man is Palmer. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hill.
This one taken in by Otten. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Here's Hill.
Finding Otten once more.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Back to throw now on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. On second down, this is Edmonds. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Back to the ground on first down, Edmonds. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2nd and 3.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Left side, he's got Robinson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw again.
He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The Giants on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Walker. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Ken Walker with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Evan McPherson for the extra point.
He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7. That one in the books as a 12-play drive.
And it was capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Ken Walker.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Well, this offense and Elijah Mitchell coming back onto the field now.
And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Delay of game, offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Still 2nd down.
They run over center with Mitchell. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the Giants will go with 6 defensive backs here on 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Now a fair catch signaled for and made right about the 43-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
After the pick-6, they go right back to the air.
Throw right side, Wilson.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd and 5. Going right back to Wilson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Over the middle and complete to Wilson.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the
That's
line to gain.
Defense.
Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And a touchdown separating these two as they've gone to halftime. Ezekiel Elliott, a touchdown run in that first half. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And at the moment, that game is tied with the visiting New York Jets. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And at this point, they trail the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Joe Mixon has a run for a touchdown. Time now for a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for the Eagles. And the ground game has been a big part of why they have this big lead. And you have to figure they'll lean on it a little bit more in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Meanwhile, for the Giants, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This fielded right at the goal line.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Here's 2nd and 8. On the right side open is Gesicki. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here.
He finds Pierce. It's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
They'll run on 1st down, Edmonds. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Robinson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 6. He completes it to Wilson.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Edmonds running to the right. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Oh, we're always talking about the athleticism we see from these guys on the field. How about the intelligence as well? He recognized that there was a screen pass on that one, broke off his pass rush, and got back to tackle the running back. That's great scouting and great reaction.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Throwing on 3rd down. Hill.
Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll try the air now with Hill. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Hill. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
1st down, here's Mitchell.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Mitchell again. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Hill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the third quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's got a man complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw now on 1st down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Wilson.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6.
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Now a run straight ahead with Edmonds.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 8.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught.
And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Wan'Dale Robinson.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Giants get a bit closer.
That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football. You're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Another run with Mitchell.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A give here to Mitchell.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
A run with Mitchell.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Now it's Mitchell.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, and this is most definitely the guy you want running the football when you need the tough yards on 3rd down. And he moves the chains and then some as he shakes off that first contact. And as they said in the 70s, he just keeps right on trucking.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 18-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, Hill.
He's got Otten on the out route.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
They'll run with Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Elijah Mitchell
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll get this underneath to Edmonds.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Rondale Robinson.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Philadelphia, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears.